Hey everybody, it's Melanie, and today we are going to be making some Christmas ornaments, doing a little bit of recycling to make the ornaments. You've probably seen other people do this. I've seen it on Pinterest and I've seen it on YouTube. It's basically just making snowflakes. I don't know if that glitter is showing up, but making snowflakes out of toilet paper and or paper towel rolls. So we're going to be reusing these. Once you're done, don't throw your toilet paper roll away. Keep it. Make some pretty ornaments with it. So there is this sad little Christmas tree in one of the offices where I work, and it's been up for I think at least 2 weeks, probably since towards the beginning of December, and it has no ornaments on it. So I think I've recruited a fellow coworker, and we are going to try to sneak some of these ornaments on the tree once we, isn't that a pretty color? Once we get them all finished. So I'm gonna make one with you today. So what you are going to need is toilet paper rolls and or paper towel rolls. You'll of course get more out of the paper towel roll. You're going to need a ruler, and the only ruler I can find is the one that's on my bead board. You will need a pencil for marking. You will need paint or paints of your color choice. This is acrylic paint. Optional is glitter. If you do the glitter, you might want some Mod Podge to put it on, and you might want to do a layer of Mod Podge on the very outside to seal everything in and protect it. That's what I did with this, so the glitter isn't falling off as much as it would be without it. You need a hot glue gun, paint brushes, something to protect your surface, scissors, and anything else you might want to decorate. I mean, use your imagination. So this one is basically done. We'll do the last step with this one here in a few minutes, but the first thing that we want to do is take our toilet paper roll, and we are going to squish it flat. Now you can see, hopefully, see where that comes to a point. Try to make that be on the flat side, because if it's at the top or the bottom where you're squishing, see, oh, I need to move that one a little bit, it kind of pops up and then you have to glue it back down. So it's just a little extra work if you don't. So squish it flat. And then we are going to measure it. Okay, so it's squished flat. Mine measures right at about 4 inches. I don't know if you can tell that. So I'm going to take my pencil and I'm just going to mark at every ½ inch. And I'm just going to line this up and connect my marks. And I'm going to do that for every mark. I'm done with my ruler. Now you can see that I have all my lines drawn, and the next step is just to cut out the strips. What we want to do now is just lay them out in a shape that we think we would like. This is the part play around with. Try different shapes, bend them in different ways. Once you have them laid out in the shape that you want them to be in, or shape that you like, then you can just go ahead and take your glue gun and start gluing them together. Be careful. Remember, if you're younger, to get parents an adult assistance with this. Don't burn yourself. We could play around with some of these others if we wanted to make it a little bit more intricate. So to me that looks a little bit more snowflakey, so I'm gonna go ahead and add those little extra ones in. So again, just gonna glue. Plop it down in the glue. Here we have our cardboard snowflake. And the next step is to paint it. I'm going to paint this one green for Christmas. I'm just going to paint the whole thing inside and out. Sometimes cardboard needs one coat. Sometimes it needs two. It really depends on the type of paint, I think. So that is our green. I'm gonna finish this up off camera. I'm gonna let it dry because this process is gonna take a little while. So finish yours up, let it dry, meet back up with me when it's done. I have two that are pretty dry and ready for decorate. You can leave them just like this if you want. If you don't want to deal with glitter, that's fine. Or you can think of other decorations to put on them. So I don't know if you can tell, this one is gold. And then this is how the green one turned out, this color. For the glitter, I have glitter glue. Or you can use Mod Podge or another kind of glue, and there are kind of two ways you can do this. You can do it along the edges, so it's just on the edges. What's the word? Edges. That's the word. Or you could do it along the flat surfaces, like this one that I showed you earlier. So let's do a little bit of each. Just so you'll know how to do it, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, so the gold one's really intricate. You can see it's got a lot of little branches. So it's going to take a lot of glitter if we do all of the edges on this one. So I'm going to do it around the outside. And for that, I'm just going to take my clear glitter glue, squirt it on, and then I'm going to spread it out. Your glitter in the color of your choice, and I do have some, it looks like almost a little bit gold and hollow in here. Hello! Who doesn't like hollow? And then you're just going to sprinkle it, or you put the glue. Can you see? I hope that's showing up on camera. Super, super shiny. So that is one option. So this one is done all the way around, and I'm going to set it aside to dry. And then we'll come back and do some Mod Podge. I don't know if those sparkles are showing up, but it is so sparkly. So much prettier, I think, with glitter. But I like glitter. The second way we can do this is along the edges. So I'm going to take my green glitter glue, and I'm just going to lay out, trace along the edge. And then once you have done tracing it, you take your glitter and sprinkle over, just like we did for the flat side. Can you see the glitter just traced around and then sprinkle? I have finished putting my glitter on this side. You can do both sides if you want to. I think I'm just gonna do one side to save on some glitter, and because, you know, only one side faces out. And then here's what our gold one looks like. I really hope these sparkles are showing up. So I'm going to do one more thing with the gold one. Now the ones where you paint the edges do take a lot longer to dry, so if time is an issue, you might either want to skip that step or just do the flat sides instead of the edges. So I'm going to take my Mod Podge, I'm going to take a brush, and I'm just going to paint a good coat over this glitter. You can tell it's actually white. There's the gold side, there's the side with the Mod Podge. So I'm going to put this aside for just a minute and I'll finish up. But I'm going to go ahead and show you the last step. You're going to need your fishing wire or a hook or some kind of string or yarn, and you're just going to cut a little bit of it. So you're going to need your scissors. Depending on how far down you want it to hang is how much you're going to cut. So I just need a little bit. I'm going to take the one that's completely done and I'm going to just, I don't know if you can even see, I'm putting it through one of the little loops. I like fishing line because then you don't really notice it as much. And you're just going to tie a knot in the top. And voila. You can hang it on the tree, you can hang it in the window. Because these have glue on them, I don't know how flammable Mod Podge is. So if your lights on your tree get hot, I would not recommend putting it on your tree. I would hang it in the window instead. You know, I mean, it's cardboard too, right? So just be cautious, use good judgment.
Hey everybody, it's Melanie, and I'm with Natalie. Excuse our appearance. We just got done doing holiday Zumba in the lobby.
We're sweaty and gross.
Yeah, hence the tank top in the middle of winter. So there's the Christmas tree. We're gonna sneak and put some ornaments on it. What do you think? We're whispering because we're sneaking. I don't want anyone to know. I'm going to be anonymous. Should we move that one? Like that. Like that. There we go. Maybe this one up higher, do you think? Should we Oh, we're caught. We're caught. We've been caught decorating the Charlie Brown Christmas tree. This poor little Christmas tree had no decoration.
So Melanie made it some decorations.
We got caught. We got caught. Oh no. We got caught by our supervisor, who probably doesn't care anyway. Merry Christmas. Yes. Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays.
I will probably do an outro for this later because, yeah, with the sweatiness. Oh, and we have to go do flex and stretch.
Let's go stretch.
So,
Let's go stretch.
Let's go de-stress.
Let's go.
Holiday de-stressing.
Okay, so coming to you post-workout, clean, hence the wet hair. Yes, I do technically have a hair dryer. Well, it's my mother's. She bought it so she can leave it here for when she comes over because she got tired of going around with wet hair because I don't dry my hair with a blow dryer. It just turns into a big frizzy mess. But I do use it for crafts. So there's that. A big shout out to Natalie for helping me elf today. We got caught trying to decorate the Christmas tree. It's all okay. We got to keep the decorations on there. Everything was good. Everybody seemed to like them. Let me know what you did with your decorations. Did you find a lonely tree that needed a little sprucing up? Spruce, bad joke. Or did you hang them in the window? So let me know what you did with your ornaments. Remember to hit like and subscribe. Also remember to hit that bell button for notifications of other videos. I do have one more video that I have finished and is going to be editing. I'm hoping to get this one up this afternoon and that one up on Friday. And if Michael is feeling better, we still want to do the cinnamon mug cake. We haven't done it yet because he's been a little bit under the weather. He has a cold
And yeah, nobody wants to, cook with a cold. It's just not fun. So those are the plans. I hope you will join us in this international circle of friends and family. We'd love to have you. If you're new, comment down below. Where are you from? You can also find me on Facebook, facebook.com/ShiveringShimmy. I'm also ShiveringShimmy, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, and Snapchat. All of that will be spelled for you down below. If you would like to send me a message about what kind of decorations you like, or any Christmas stories that you might have, you can send it to my Gmail, ShiveringShimmy@gmail.com. Again, will be in the description box below. I hope everyone has happy holidays, no matter what you're celebrating, whether it be Hanukkah, which ended today. Today's the last day of Hanukkah, so to all my Jewish friends, I hope you've had a very happy Hanukkah. If you're celebrating Kwanzaa, happy Kwanzaa, Merry Christmas, all of that good jazz. Be safe, be happy, and I will see you next time. Bye.